Hello, all of you beautiful people. I'm Lisa from Living Life with Lisa, and I just wanted to hop on here and talk about living life with chronic illness, and I have MTHFR and early onset dementia, and I want to talk a little bit about going to that doctor in Michigan. I told you everything she said a few videos ago, and she sent me her notes, and because during the whole time she's examining me, there was a girl in there taking notes and writing down everything that was being said, supposedly, and then she's going to send me the notes. Well, they apparently had gotten the records from well, I talked to her about the mutation, and told her I had it and had the 2 copies, and then she wanted to know. Then later on, she's gone through my medications. Well, my methylfolate is a prescription instead of a supplement, and so she was questioning all my medications and why I was taking them, and did they do any good? How did they make me feel? And so she got to the methylfolate, which if she knew anything about the MTHFR, should have known why I was taking it. Anything at all, like day 1 of MTHFR school. Anyway, so she said, "Why are you taking the methylfolate?" And I said, "Because of the mutation." She said, "Well, does it help?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "Well, how does it make you feel?" And I said, "Well, it makes my whole body healthier. It makes me feel better." And she said, "Good." And went on. Well, and then we went on with my telling her that Dr. Collier had said I had tremors, and my PT said I had tremors, but I didn't think I had tremors. And then she said, "Oh yes, you do," and went on to diagnose me with early stages of Parkinson's. Well, I get these notes from her, and it's got all my diagnosis. It's got, well, some of my diagnoses from Dr. Collier, and some of them from her, and they have listed on there essential tremors, non-essential tremors, which is what Dr. Collier called these. And so she put them on there, and and what's missing in that whole line, it has stroke, post-stroke stuff, post-stroke. It has on there non-essential tremors. It has on there my dementia. It has on there a problem with balance, and which I have. And but what is blatantly missing from that list is my mutation. On the diagnosis sheet, I am not diagnosed on that diagnosis sheet with MTHFR. And those of you that have MTHFR and have 2 copies of it understand that that's not something you cannot put on a medical record. My regular medical doctor has MTHFR on my medical record, and has down that I have 2 copies, so that it will follow me around if I go to the hospital or any place. She knows that it causes problems. The one local, apparently the one of Michigan, doesn't have a clue what it is. So, and then it said on there that my dad had dementia. My dad doesn't have dementia. He doesn't have, I don't know where they got that idea. And so, I think I'm starting to think this woman doesn't have a clue as, oops, I need to get gas. Does not have a clue as to what's going on. I just feel like Dr. Anderson might like her, but I don't think that she's cut out for me as a patient, because I am not going to spend that kind of money. And then in the notes, I didn't tell you all of it. In the notes, she wrote down that she saw no tremors at all, and that I had right-sided weakness, and that in her exam she found no tremors. So, I know that I didn't make that up. I know I didn't misunderstand. Because where would I pull that out of my tailbone? And so, I know that I don't have Parkinson's. I never thought that I did. But, because I told people in the comments that I'm not taking it seriously. Wasn't taking that diagnosis seriously. Because I had so many MRIs and scans, they would have found it by now if I had it. I would think. But, anyway, if she's not going to even recognize, as a holistic doctor, recognize the MTHFR, and then she's going to lie on the paper, or lie to me, she's either lying to me or she's lying on the notes, because she told me I had tremors. Because she's the one trying to convince me I did when I told her I didn't. So, and then they think my dad's got dementia, and he doesn't have dementia. I don't know where they're getting all this stuff from. So, I think that most likely we're done. I'm going to not go back. I don't see any sense, because everything's out of pocket, and it costs about $500. That's what happened when the bank account was low the other day, and I couldn't figure it out. It was because I'd gone up to see her, and I just don't see. She doesn't understand the hyperbaric chamber oxygen therapy. She said, well, you can buy one that zips up at home. That's not the same thing. And she also does not seem to understand, well, maybe that was all. She doesn't understand the oxygen therapy at all, and she doesn't apparently understand MTHFR. And so I don't see any reason to continue. I can get whatever supplements that I need. I can get them online. I don't need to get them from her. So, and then my B12 is the only thing that's an issue, and I'll just have to see if I can find somebody here that will call it in if it needs it done, because it is not worth the money to go up there with somebody that does not understand the main things that are going on with you. And then lying to you, and then not understanding treatments that are probably going to be more beneficial than anything else. So, my problem is I got lucky with Dr. Anderson. He's a genius with common sense, and you don't find many people that are geniuses with common sense, and so I grabbed onto him. But I don't know what he thought was going to happen with her as my doctor, because it's not even important enough to be a diagnosis, is causing me concern. And then either lying to me or lying on that report is also cause of concern for me. So either way, I'm not going back up there. I'm done. And I just thought I'd fill you in. So remember, live life to the fullest, live life with no regrets, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.